The following is a presentation of Lions Heart Media. Any use, rebroadcast, or redistribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of Lions Heart Media is strictly prohibited. Low snap, Cordes has it, looks to throw, has Cook, he has the record, and he has 6. See you later, touchdown South Allegheny. Shoemaker backside, Miller their header, he scores! Black cross court deflected, diving dig house, Monek for the win, got it! Looks right side, batted away, well Horsky with the reception, and hauled down by Janko. Looks to throw, comes back across, they set up the screen to Ruffin room to run, there goes Ruffin, running wild into his own man, see you later, 75 yards. A night that could be historic for one Thomas Jefferson Jaguar, as it's non-section 5A basketball here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing in Finleyville. Alex Lyons with you as Nick Turkala goes for 1,000 here tonight versus the Montour Spartans. It's a Spartan squad that, they've been dealing with injuries all year long. Lost their potential starting point guard, John Batch, due to an injury from football season. Lost then their starting point guard in Shatter, fractured wrist on December 16th, and then on the 17th, the flu hit the squad. And it's been through the entire roster as Montour in the toughest section in 5A, as they will look to get a road win versus the Red Hot Jaguars. As we'll take a break, come back, starting lineup some more right here on MVI Live. Cheplick Packing, a full-service, family-owned butcher shop serving the Mon Valley since 1950. Offering a full line of processing services. Whether you're planning a holiday party or just a weeknight dinner, we have you covered. From our hand-cut steaks and pork chops to house-made kielbasa. Don't forget to order your holiday ham, prime rib roast, and tenderloins today by calling us at 724-348-7094. We can't wait to see you at Cheplick Packing. Eber and Associates Insurance Services is Pittsburgh's premier independent insurance agency with over 2 decades of experience and a team of more than 25 certified experts. We give you confidence in your coverage. Whether you're a business owner or an individual, our personalized approach ensures you get exactly what you need. Call today at 412-653-0600. Eber and Associates Insurance Services. Custom insurance covered for life. There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? 3-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee, Community and More, located at 103rd Street in Monessen. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community and More. Back here from West Jefferson Hills, we'll take a look at the starters. It's the road yellows, black numerals, white trim. For Robert Schmidt, Mark Carter, Brandon Bennett, along with Anthony Gabrielli and Sal Magliacco. As on the other side, for the Jaguars, it's the 5'9" senior guard in Josh Gardner, 6'1" junior guard Kane Egerton, 6'4" junior guard Justin Fry, along with the 6'1" senior forward Brady Krause. And 6'6" senior forward going for 1,000 here tonight. It's Nick Turkala. Again, that's the likes of Gardner, Egerton, Fry, Kraus, and Turkala for Coach Dom DeSico and Thomas Jefferson. As it's the Jaguars, it's Spartans. As it's non-section 5A basketball here on MVI Live. Montour, they've been dealing with a plethora of injuries and illness. They won the last two meetings, 80-60 last year, 59-57 the year prior. Last time here at TJ, it was a 58-49 win for the Jaguars. Turkala in the opening tip versus Brandon Bennett. One back to Kraus, swung back along to Gardner. As Josh Gardner up over the timeline, inside Turkala. Turkala on the baseline, guarded tightly there by Magliacco. Now right side, Kraus in the left wing, skips it back out. Egerton for three. Iron it out, rebound ripped down by Brandon Bennett, the 6'3" sophomore. Bennett picks up the pressure of Egerton. Swung left side to Mark Carter. Again, a team that their record does not define them. 4-7, 2-3. A lot of injuries and illness, and Coach Dom DeSico is a traveling violation on Mark Carter. Was sharing with me before the game a very talented group and much better than their record says. Toughest section in 5A with Char Valley, Lincoln Park, Mars, Moon, Montour, West A, and Blackhawk. TJ 11-1, 5-0. Lone loss out of district as Turkala no. Rebound grab back down by Magliacco. As Magliacco up to Mark Carter in the right wing. Carter pressured loosely there. Turkala needs 20 for 1K. We'll be here for it even if he doesn't get it tonight, as we'll be back here on Tuesday versus Baldwin. Big week next week as outside controlled by Brandon Bennett. Bennett guarded by Egerton as Bennett spirals left wing. No score here in the opening minute 15. Mark Carter replacing the likes of Luik Kalu here in the starting line of the big 7-foot senior, as Luik will come off the bench here tonight for the Montour Spartans. As left side driving, left-hand runner, and one, Brandon Bennett breaks the goose eggs off the board, and the Spartans lead by a pair here in the first. As iron and out, rebound grab down by Nick Turkala. Turkala coast to coast in the little roll. Nick Turkala 18 points away now for Nick Turkala. The rebound and the full court drive. So Nick Turkala starts the TJ scoring here this evening. Up top, there's Brandon Bennett, the 6'3" sophomore. Packed house on hand for the student section, at least for Thomas Jefferson. As right side triple, Gabrielli knocks it down. As Gabrielli, long range for the 6'2" sophomore. Right side deflected. Rebound ripped down in a dual possession as Justin Fry could not maintain. Talking to Coach Manier earlier today, said, hey, the combination of Turkala and Fry are a very dynamic duo, tough to deal with. As left side, Brandon Bennett for three, got it! 5 for Bennett. And the Spartans with an early 8 with 5:25 remaining. Carter up ahead as Bennett up and fouled by Egerton in transition. His first team first, TJ not the start they wanted here this evening. 2 fouls early on the 6'1" junior Egerton. 0 for 1 is Bennett. 6 points now for Bennett as he knocks down the first attempt here. 9-2, Montour leads Thomas Jefferson. Seven now for Brandon Bennett. As back over the timeline, left side drive, and it goes for Gardner. Josh Gardner right down the left side. and TJ trails by 6, 5:05 rolling clock in the first. Left side controlled by Brandon Bennett. He's had a big start here in this game with 7 of his team's 10. Back outside, that's Gabrielli. As Gabrielli now right side, Robert Schmidt. Schmidt back up top to Mark Carter. As Carter doubles back, Mark Carter pedals back towards the timeline here in a 10-4 advantage for the Montour Spartans. As underneath, Carter denied, gets it back. Carter back outside, Bennett, one dribble, left wing 3 for Bennett. Iron around, out, rebound hauled in by Nick Turkala. As Kraus teardrop drops home for 2 for Brady Kraus. 10-6, Thomas Jefferson trailing Montour here in the early going. Bennett back up top, Bennett drives, left block, rolls, no, rebound hauled in by Justin Fry. As Fry down the lane, left hand in the line, Mark Carter will send him there. First on Carter, first on the Spartans, as we're going to see the big 7-footer in Loic Kalu check into the game for Montour. After the first attempt for Justin Fry, 28 for 37 on the season as Fry, TJ 66.9%. Second one, it's good, just like the first. Justin Fry knocks down a pair. Thomas Jefferson from an 10-2 deficit down to 10-8. 6 unanswered. As long range well off, rebound to flex free into the hands of Noah Sear. As back the other way, Fry finishes it off. 4 for Justin Fry. And we are tied at 10. As back up over the timeline comes the likes of Brandon Bennett. As picked off, Gardner the steal, and Gardner no roll. Rebound Noah Sear. Sear can't finish it off. As now Turkala saves it and slams it off Magliacco. Great play by the 6'6 senior Nick Turkala. Again, Montour the 7-1. Loic Kalu. They replaced a 6'9 stud who graduated from last year's squad in Amaso. Amaso, of course, was from Senegal. Now he's at UT Martin, a freshman there is Amaso. As inside, Kraus back iron and out. Rebound and a foul as Mark Carter hauls it in. Almaso was a top 5 prospect in the area. All-state player, 20.4, 17.5 boards per game as a senior was Almaso. 10-10 here in this one. That's controlled by Brandon Bennett. Bennett left side, pulls for 3. The southpaw sends it in. As Brandon Bennett continues his Tarrant start. 10 for Bennett. Rice left side has the lane. Outside Rabel. Kick out Fry. Skips it. Sear from the corner. Sear drives looking. Sear back out. Travels first. As Noah Sear coughs it up, 3-point Spartan lead, 2:34 remaining in the first. 10 for Bennett, 3 for Gabrielli. It's spread out with 4 Jaguar scores on the other side. Fry leads the way with 4. Turkala 18 away from 1,000 career points as he's matched up with a big 7-1 senior center as Montour throws it away. 13-10 lead for the Spartans. 2:08 remaining here in the first. As handoff, Noah Sear right side. Now Turkala up top for three. Back ironing out. Jeffrey Rabel with the board. Swung down low. Rice no blocked. And Rice unable to save it out of bounds. And it's Spartan ball as Brandon Bennett told Nathaniel Rice which way we were going. As checking back in Schmidt, he will replace Magliacco. And Coach Bill Manier talking to him, said, we started out with losses, Alderdice, Newcastle, Lincoln Park, and Maulers, but in December, we've seemed to find success through defense. Now 4-7 in all our wins. We have held section opponents under 45 points per game. As a traveling violation called on the near side. And it was a sluggish start. Then they beat SA by 10. Lost to Char Valley. The defending district champs beat Blackhawk. Lost to Mars in a 59-44 game before beating Northgate. Closely contested. Lost to Shaler. Then beat West Allegheny. They'll take on McDowell tomorrow. TJ beat McDowell earlier this season, lost to McDowell, 77-69. As Carter off the miss, fouled by Rabel. First on Jeffrey Rabel, third on the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars, and it's a 3-point Spartan lead with 1:16 remaining here in the first.
At the line, shooting number 2, Mark Carter.
2 for 3 from the line so far today is Montour. Maybe Friday night, but the week's far from over here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing. 2 tomorrow, a twin bill from Bell Vernon, Fraser Ringgold girls, then Sarah Catholic Bell Vernon girls to follow. As we'll have that at 2 and 4 o'clock for your viewing pleasures. As that one dropped down by Mark Carter, and Carter extends the advantage for Montour to 4. Again, big thank you to our friends at Cheplick Packing for sponsoring us all season long. And go in, ask for Zach, ask for Jason, the owner, and tell them Alex at MVI Live sent you. They're always pleased to hear that. Talking to Jason today. And again, very happy to be supporting Mon Valley Athletics. Help me bring you coverage of all the local high school sports as Turkala gets to the line. He's fouled with 52 seconds remaining. Foul will go against Magliacco, his first, team second. And if you haven't checked out Cheplick Packing, full service butcher shop, again, you'll buy meat from there and you'll never go anywhere else or never want to. I know that's been the case for me and my family, and I highly recommend you check them out as well. As Turkala, 65% from the line this year, misses on the first attempt for Nick Turkala. Just 2 points for Turkala, 10 overall for the Jaguars here in the first. Nick 0 for 2 as pulled off by Kalu. First board for the 7-1 senior Loic Kalu. It's been Bennett's day with 10. Bennett floats it. Kalu. Hands off Bennett, left side. Bennett here in the final 33. Inside Kalu, skips across, deflected Gardner, back up top, Carter right side, no. Rebound out of bounds as Turkala had it and deflected out. Sear inbound Gardner as Gardner in a 4-point deficit. Does TJ close the gap before the break? Down by 4. Gardner up top, he has a pair. Now Noah Sear. Sear driving, foul line, Rabel. Left elbow, the 16-footer rattles out. Rebound deflects free to Brandon Bennett. As out of bounds, deflected that way. Possession stays with the Spartans, 3 seconds remaining. Egerton spent the majority of this opening quarter on the bench in foul trouble for Thomas Jefferson. Inbound handle, left side, Bennett, got it at the buzzer, bullseye, Brandon Bennett caps off his 13-point frame with 3 at the buzzer, and it's a 7-point Spartan lead after 1 right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing.
Douglas Education Center is right here at home, fast, focused, and hands-on. Our short-term programs take you from the classroom to a career in months, not years. With small classes, real equipment, and instructors who've done the work, you'll build the skills you need for a family-sustainable future. From day one to hired, we're in your corner. Douglas Education Center, changing lives every day. Start now at dec.edu.
The Trailside Pub and Restaurant, located on the banks of the Youghiogheny River in West Newton, is serving up classic American fare along with 20 beers on tap. From our Tuesday wing nights, Thursday trivia nights, and Sunday brunch, we have something for everyone. Bring some friends to come and relax on our covered and heated deck or catch the game at the bar. The Trailside strives to support the community, and we can't wait to see you along the trail. One quarter in the books. It's the Spartans by 7 here on MVI, powered by Cheplik Packing. As now left side, Kraus, Brady down low, Egerton back in. Gardner in the left wing. Josh Gardner into Turkala. Turkala skips it outside. Kraus for 3. Iron around it out. Rebound underneath, and Justin Fry cleans up the garbage, and the Jaguars start with an easy double. 17-12, 7.5 remaining here in the second. Now left side, Brandon Bennett, the 6'3 sophomore. Mark Carter now. Carter swings left side. And again, somebody's going to be matched up inside the 5A playoffs with the 3 and 4 seed out of 5A Section 4. And that is not going to be a fun time. 5A is going to be really tough for the committee to, put together. And you can say the same about the boys. Ringgold, TJ. Of course, with Peters Township, Baldwin, South Fayette, all fighting for playoff spots as and one, Nick Turkala. Four unanswered for TJ. And a 5A going to be the most competitive and absolutely brutal bracket, I think, this year inside of high school boys basketball. As Turkala ironing out. 0 for 3 from the line tonight is Nick Turkala. And last Jaguar we saw hit 1,000 points was Evan Berger. Did that at Chatham. As there's the steal, and Fry, no. Turkala, the rebound blocked. That was on a free throw for Evan Berger. As ironing out, Kalu the rebound. As Kalu dishes off, now Bennett driving. Bennett reversed up. Turkala swings it back. Now it's taken over by Gardner. Josh Gardner running point. Gardner right side. Turkala transition. Trey, yes sir! Nick Turkala. 7 for Turkala. 13 from 1,000 for Nick Turkala. And we're tied at 17. As Nick's 3-ball puts TJ on a 7-0 run. As no good rebound by Kalu, but he steps on the boundary out of bounds. As the 7-1 senior Louis Kalu turns it over. TJ 7 straight here in the opening 3. Gardner up over the timeline. Gardner weaves back. Foul line. Gardner spins. Outside Kraus. Kraus driving. Kicks it right side. Egerton. Kane back to Rabel. Rabel left side. Handoff. Back up top. Driving in. Fry the teardrop rattler. 8 for Justin Fry. And it's 9 unanswered for the Jaguars of Thomas Jefferson in a black and gold batch here from Jefferson Hills on Friday night. Mark Carter right side directing traffic as Carter swings left side, picks up the pressure of Gardner. Outside Robert Schmidt, right side up, got it. Magliacco answers back and ends the 9-0 Jaguar run. As Sal Magliacco, Egerton, iron and out, rebound by Mark Carter. In transition, Carter, 4:54 rolling here in the second quarter. As underneath, finger rolling in as Gabrielli finishes it off. and the Spartans answer with 5 of their own. Now Fry looking to bounce back as Fry blocked, but fouled in the process. As the big man with the rejection, and the foul goes against Mark Carter. Carter second, team first. Into the line goes Justin Fry. Fry 2 for 2 from the stripe with 8 points. 2 for 5 so far tonight is Thomas Jefferson. First one falls for Fry. TJ averaging 67.3 per game, 52.6 against. Montour 47.5, 49.8 against so far this season. 2-point affair here in the second. Iron and out. Fry, though, gets the rebound, but turns it over as quick as he gets possession. So 1 for 2 goes Fry. 2-point game, 30-second timeout used by the Spartans. We'll step aside for 30 as well right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplik Packing.
It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. Wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customized. Call today at 412-384-5300.
Back here, second quarter rolls on. TJ in the press. It was 13 in the first half for Brandon Bennett. As back the other way, Kalu driving. Bennett rattles up and in as Bennett back on the board. Now Fry left side. Kalu says no. 15 points here tonight for Brandon Bennett. Inbound near side, gonna be Fry doing the honors. Fry, now Turkala back over, it's Fry. Fry swings it right side. Egerton, iron and out. Rebound grabbed down by Magliacco. As Magliacco back to Bennett, double team by Sear and Egerton. Now kick to the corner, there's Robert Schmidt, clanks it out into the arms of Kane Egerton. Egerton off of Sear and back the other way, we shall wonder. 4-point Spartan lead. They led by 7 after 1. 15 of their 24 belong to the 6'3 sophomore Brandon Bennett. Left side controlled. Bennett swings it to the corner as Magliacco clanks it out. Rebound by Fry. 5th board by Justin Fry. In transition, Fry knifes his way through a trio. Kalu up ahead. Bennett driving. Bennett fouled by Turkala, and count the bucket. 17 in the opening half for Brandon Bennett. First foul on the big 6'6 senior Turkala. 2 for 3 from the line is the 6'3 sophomore Brandon Bennett. And TJ last year lost to Char Valley in the first round. Under 20th year head coach Dom DeSico as Nick Turkala yet another rebound. As there goes Gardner outside. Sear sends it in. Noah Sear with the 3 ball, and it's a 3-point game. As now right side, Josh Gardner. Or check that. Make that Bennett up top. Schmidt worked around Gardner, iron and out. Rebound now taken by Gardner. As Gardner into the front court, off the hop. Turkala down the lane, teardrop up, and Nick Turkala fouled in the process. As Kalu was pleading his case, well, the foul wasn't on Kalu. Looks like it was on Anthony Gabrielli. Turkala 0 for 3 from the line. And they will actually call that on Kalu. I thought I saw a 4 signaled. Turkala 0 for 3. 0 for 4 Nick Turkala, a 65% free throw shooter. Nick would be 10 away from 1,000 if he knocked down some freebies at the line. And Nick normally really good. And Turkala does see the ball wander through as Nick Turkala now 1 for 5 from the free throw line. As a timeout called near side, 30 seconds. We'll step away for 30 more right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplik Packing.
Eber and Associates Insurance Services is Pittsburgh's premier independent insurance agency with over 2 decades of experience and a team of more than 25 certified experts. We give you confidence in your coverage. Whether you're a business owner or an individual, our personalized approach ensures you get exactly what you need. Call today at 412-653-0600. Eber and Associates Insurance Services. Custom insurance covered for life.
Back here on MVI Live, and of course stay tuned for your Eber and Associates Insurance Services Player of the Game at the conclusion of this one. Thank you to Bill Eber, Tyler Eber, the star running back of TJ's dad, for sponsoring us and our Player of the Game all year long here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplik Packing again. Still got time going tomorrow or next week, and tell Jason and Zach Alex sent you and tell them hi. And you will not be disappointed. Family owned, operated, 3rd or 4th generation. I mean, they're family as it gets at Cheplik as whistle blows underneath and Brady Krause gets the personal.
Foul on Brady Krause, his first team.
2:28 second quarter. 2 points separating our duo. It was a 17-10 lead after 1. Thomas Jefferson went 9 unanswered to start the second. Inbound Kalu. As Kalu. Louis Kalu back up top. Bennett puts it on the deck. Bennett fakes the pass, lost his dribble, surrounded by Fry, down low, Kalu. That's the ultimate safety valve, the get out of jail free card, but Turkala pops it away. Bennett floats it up, around, out, Kalu, the rebound, and the roll. And Louis Kalu gets his first. Interesting thing with Bennett as step back, Gardner. Iron and out, rebound, Gardner, make it Krause. As back up top, they try to work it. Gabrielli swings it. There goes Bennett. No. Rebound by Noah Sear. Sear over the timeline. Sear driving. Sear right side. Fade away banker. Kalu rips it down. 3rd board for Louis Kalu. Bennett in control of the offense. Bennett primarily dribbling with his right hand, obviously alternating as I'm saying this, but we've watched him a lot of primary dribble with the right hand, but he is a left-handed shooter when he puts the ball in the air, as you see right there. Perfect example. Rebound grab down by Sear. As Sear to Gardner. Gardner, there's Turkala for 3 again. Bullseye! Nick Turkala. 9 away from 1K as Turkala inches ever closer. TJ down by 1. Final minute to play. Swung right side. Mark Carter back to Bennett. Bennett swings it now near side. Gabrielli. Gabrielli lost the handle. Got it back. Surrounded. Gabrielli going to be fouled on the near side by Noah Sear. We'll be back here twice next week for the boys game versus Baldwin and the girls game versus Peters Township. Originally had the boys game on tap Friday night, but due to scheduling with 22 the point cover in the game, we will not be able to be in attendance here on Friday. As the steal back the other way, Rice needs an option. It's in the form of Turkala. Baseline drive, Fry, rebound, grabbed down by Carter. In transition, Carter, foul line, stripped away, out of bounds. Which way shall we go? And it's Jaguar ball with 6.4 and a chance for TJ to take the lead going into the break. They've outscored Montour by 6 here in the second. Quick to Rice. Here comes Rice. Rice driving. Rice at the buzzer. Iron and out. Spartans by 1 at the break. 17 for Bennett. On the other side, 11 for Turkala, 9 for Fry. And it's 28-27 Montour at the break right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplik Packing.
Cheplik Packing, a full-service family-owned butcher shop serving the Mon Valley since 1950. We offer a full line of processing services. Whether you're planning your next big party or just a weeknight dinner, we have you covered. From our hand-cut steaks and pork chops to house-made kielbasa and so much more, at Cheplik's we love our customers and can't wait to see you. Call us today at 724-348-7094 or visit our website for more information at cheplikpacking.com. Eber and Associates Insurance Services is Pittsburgh's premier independent insurance agency with over 2 decades of experience and a team of more than 25 certified experts. We give you confidence in your coverage. Whether you're a business owner or an individual, our personalized approach ensures you get exactly what you need. Call today at 412-653-0600. Eber and Associates Insurance Services. Custom insurance covered for life. The Trailside Pub and Restaurant, located on the banks of the Youghiogheny River in West Newton, is serving up classic American fare along with 20 beers on tap. From our Tuesday wing nights, Thursday trivia nights, and Sunday brunch, we have something for everyone. Bring some friends to come and relax on our covered and heated deck or catch the game at the bar. The Trailside strives to support the community, and we can't wait to see you along the trail.
Douglas Education Center is right here at home, fast, focused, and hands-on. Our short-term programs take you from the classroom to a career in months, not years. With small classes, real equipment, and instructors who've done the work, you'll build the skills you need for a family-sustainable future. From day one to hired, we're in your corner. Douglas Education Center, changing lives every day. Start now at dec.edu.
There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? 3-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee Community and More, located at 103rd Street in Monessen. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop, offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at His Place Coffee, Community, and More.
Back here, halftime on MVI Live with Maggie Spell of the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. First off, Maggie, I appreciate you maybe being drug out here to be my first interview of the winter season, but I appreciate you doing it.
Thank you for having me.
So, Maggie, obviously your second year back with Thomas Jefferson. Take me a little bit through that first year coming back and playing with the Jaguars once again.
Well, I wasn't really expecting to come back, but when I came back, it was really exciting. We were pretty successful over the last year that I was here, and I hope to carry it on into this year.
So for you, obviously, we've got to know you well before you started high school, playing summer basketball in the summer basketball league to the high school ranks, and we've seen you do nothing but succeed. So for you, where did you get your start in the sport of basketball, and kind of how have you been able to take your game to where it is now?
I would say, like, when I was little, I would play with my sister, and she graduated 2 years ago, so I would play up with her. And just playing with the older girls, playing with the boys, that was really the start of my basketball. And then just training like countless hours, and that's how I became successful.
So for you, obviously, you've had that success, but what are some goals, not just maybe for you personally, but for the Jaguars as a whole coming into this season?
First off, I would like for us to be section champs because last year we fell a little bit short. Also, we fell a little bit short to our whip wheel. Peters kept getting in our way, but I hope to win that. And then lastly, states.
So for you, how much motivation does that add that, last year you had a chance? You were so close in multiple facets of, winning section, winning districts, winning states, but one school was just in the way. How much more motivation does that provide coming into this last year for you?
It's a lot of motivation, honestly, because I think we've grown a lot as a team over the summer, whether it be over the summer or open gyms. I feel like we've grown a lot, and I think we can get them this year. So
for you, obviously, once you leave Thomas Jefferson, your basketball journey's not done.
Correct.
So what was that process like, and eventually the final decision like for you, to figure out where the new home would be?
Yeah, so after AAU season, all summer I've been looking at, like, colleges. So after a few visits, I realized that Campbell is home. Like, as soon as I stepped on campus, the coaches, the players, the atmosphere, everything just felt like home. So a week later, I committed.
And for you, Maggie, obviously you are a fantastic player in your own right, but your team is loaded with talents up and down the lineup. How much easier does that make your life when it's, even if I'm having an off night, maybe it's Allie, maybe it's Riley that's going to pick up the slack, that I don't always have to go out and put up 30-plus points a game?
Correct. Yeah, they take a lot of stress off my shoulders. A lot of weight is off my shoulders because I do rely on them. I trust them. When I'm having an off shooting night, I know I can pass the one more shot, and it's going in.
So, you talked about wanting to win here at Thomas Jefferson, but you know what that feeling's like. Winning a district title. I mean, leading a team really to win a district title as an underclassman to now a senior leader for Thomas Jefferson. What would it mean to, be a player that was pivotal in winning 2 titles for 2 different schools?
I mean, I don't know if anyone else has done it. That would be amazing. I kind of explained to the girls early in the season that, like, when I won the Whitfield Championship, that was one of the best moments, and I want everyone on my team to just have that moment with me, and hopefully for my last year we can do it.
And how much does that help in a leadership role for you? Because it's, hey, we have someone on our team, even though as a team we have not done that, but we have a part of our team who has played and won a district title.
Yeah, I think it's just experience. Experiencing that has me, like, the drive that I have to do that again. It's unreal.
All right, Maggie, one more question for you. What is maybe something unique about yourself or something that people really wouldn't know about you? Obviously, we know you're a fantastic basketball player, but what's maybe something else?
This one's weird, but I like to go hunting. So, yeah, with my dad. I grew up hunting since I was like 5. So I like to go hunting. I like to be outdoors. Yeah.
Maggie Spell plans on another great season with the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars. When we come back, we'll have the second half of your game right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics.
The Glassport Diner, a Glassport staple since 1988, locally owned and operated. We're more than just a diner. We're a beloved local gem where memories are made and good food is shared. From our classic breakfast to our juicy burgers and homemade desserts, we strive to provide a memorable dining experience for every guest. Come experience the Glassport difference at the Glassport Diner. It's time to customize your ride with TC Customized in Jefferson Hills. Wheels, rims, and tires, along with lift kit and lowering kits, full service auto detailing, along with custom audio systems, remote starts, alarms, custom lighting, tints, and so much more. Whatever your need is, you can completely customize your ride today at TC Customized. Call today at 412-384-5300. The Savage Gentleman Barbershop in Elizabeth is raising the standard in the barbershop industry. Open Tuesday through Saturday, the Savage Gentleman will get your hair right for whatever the occasion may be. Appointments and walk-ins both welcome, so next time you need a cut, don't settle for less. Come get the best at the Savage Gentleman Barbershop. Whether you're buying or selling a home, relocating, or even looking for an investment opportunity, Realtors Kristen and Cherry Doherty are here for you and happy to help. So make sure for all your real estate needs, contact Realtors Kristen and Cherry Doherty today. Your backyard should be...
Back here on MVI Live, halfway home in the Spartans lead by 1. They have the basketball to start the third in what has been a thrilling affair so far here this evening. As underneath, Carter outside controlled now by Schmidt. 3-ball iron and out, and over the back goes Kalu. Brilliant positioning by Kane Egerton. Second foul on Kalu. First this half as Egerton got the position. Outside Kraus, Kraus to Kane, Kane Egerton. Foul line backing down, swings it to Brady, left side double. Rebound by Fry, Justin Fry on the board, 11 for Fry. Cleaning up the garbage as Fry matches Turkla for a team high. And Thomas Jefferson takes the lead as out of bounds at the other end off of Brandon Bennett. Sal Magliacco will check in, replacing Brandon Bennett after the turnover. Bennett 15 or make it 17 of his team's 28 points. 17-10 after 1, 28-27 after 2. As Kraus in the right wing. Kraus to Turkla. Turkla drives left side. Turkla gets the roll. 13 for Turkla. 7 away for the big 6'6" senior. As Nick Turkla inching towards the 1,000-point mark here in his high school basketball career. And again, I said it yesterday when Cooper Hawkendonor hit it for South Park. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of just when, and will it be tonight as Mark Carter up to 3, first bucket from the floor. 6:15 remaining here in the third. Fry, right side, Fry outside, there's Kraus. Kraus from the elbow, Gardner curling left side, Gardner no. Rebound and a foul on Egerton. Kane gets his third. So Egerton to the bench. Sear will replace. 1 point lead, 2 gone here in the third. As right side up top, that's Gabrielli. Gabrielli off to Carter, swings it back along to Magliacco. Now left side, Robert Schmidt rolling on. Gabrielli pulls up, iron and out. Easy pickings for Noah Sear with the rebound. Sear, transition, triple, iron and out. As Kalu rips it off the glass. Back the other way, Robert Schmidt, deep 3, iron and out. Gardner gets the board. Third rebound for Gardner. Gardner drives, and Gardner goes to the line as Anthony Gabrielli gets the personal.
Foul on number 14, Anthony Gabriel, his first, team second.
As Gabrielli sends him to the line. And Gardner misses the first. Gardner 4 for 9 on the season. TJ 4 for 10 in the game. Jaguars lead by 1. Iron and out. Another easy rebound by Kalu, who has 5. Bennett back up top, 5:10 remaining here in the third. As Bennett floats it in, Kalu guarded by Turkala. Left side curling, Carter! Pirouetting down the middle of the lane and fouled in the process. Second on Turkala, second on the Jaguars.
Nick Turkala, his second, team second at the line. Shooting 2, number 2, Mark Carter.
Carter 1 for 2 from the stripe, 3 points. Iron and out for Mark Carter. Montour 3 for 7. Shot number 8 for the Spartans can get them even at 31 apiece. It will, so Carter both times knocks down the back end. 4 now for Mark Carter. 31-31 as Turkala fouled on his way down the lane. Third foul on Montour. It will go against Robert Schmidt, his first, with 4:58 remaining in the third. Deadlocked at 31 here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing in Findlayville. Yeah, make sure you check out Cheplick Packing for all your needs in Findlayville. Chicken, beef, pork, whatever it is. Go see Jason and Zach and the whole gang and tell them Alex sent you. As an easy board for Bennett. Egerton back in as Bennett travels on the near side. Brandon Bennett surrounded with 4:47 remaining in the third. Inbound Josh Gardner, 4:44 third quarter, rolling clock. Gardner over the divide. Gardner now Turkala. Turkala left side, there's Fry. Fry back to Egerton. Kane Egerton scoreless for the man, averaging double-digit points per game. As now Sear swings it, Egerton up top. The hesitation down low, Turkala rattles it in. 5 away from Turkala. He has 15 as Nick Turkala inches closer. And he inches TJ ahead by a pair. As Bennett foul line kick out. Magliacco to Schmidt. Back up top. Right side it goes. Inside Kalu. And Kalu going to be fouled on the floor. Surrounded by a duo. Who does it go against? It's going to be Josh Gardner, his first. Team third, 3:58 third quarter, 33-31. TJ leads. They've outscored the Spartans by 3 this quarter after outscoring Montour by 6 in the second. As Magliacco got Turkala jumping and got the foul. That's now Nick Turkala's third. So TJ in foul trouble as Sal Magliacco. Magliacco at the line, 3:51 remaining in the third. As Magliacco, chance to tie here at the charity stripe. First one, iron and out. 4 for 9 is Montour. Rabel in, Turkala out. As Magliacco up to 4, knocks it down. 5 for 10 is Montour. 1 point game here in the third. Under 4 to play. Left elbow, Fry, iron and out. Rebound into the fingertips of Magliacco. As up over the timeline now, near side, Brandon Bennett. As Bennett surveys, Bennett flips it. There's Kalu, the 7-1 senior, off to Bennett. Bennett drives left side, it rolls in. First bucket of the half for Bennett, and the lead belongs to Montour. Magliacco now to Bennett, driving at Rabel. Left hand rolls, blackjack for Bennett. And just like that, 3-point lead for Montour here in the third. As Egerton fouled on his way down the lane, as getting a piece of him was Sal Magliacco. Magliacco out. Back in comes the like of Anthony Gabrielli. Egerton to Turkala, who re-enters as well. Egerton and Turkala both with 3 fouls as there's Sear out to Nick. Turkala off the screen, right side. Turkala to the rack, and Turkala denied. Mark Carter, the 5'9" senior, with him all the way. As great defense at the other end. Noah Sear. Sear drives. Sear looks to kick. There's Rice, left side double, iron and out. Once again, rebound hauled in by Louis Kalu. 6 boards for Kalu. 3-point Montour lead here in the third. 11-1 Thomas Jefferson, 4-7 Montour. Tells you just how good this Spartan squad actually is and how tough that section actually is. As Egerton knocks it away on the far side. Again, this is a team that's dealt with injuries and illness all season long for Coach Bill Manier. DJ takes the timeout. We'll step aside as well right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing.
Your backyard should be more than empty space. It should be a place where memories are built. At Simply Built Contracting, we design and build custom covered and uncovered decks that add value to your home and enjoyment to your life. From solid foundations and precision framing to beautifully finished details, we build decks that last and roofs that let you enjoy the outdoors in any weather. Locally owned, fully insured, and trusted by homeowners across the valley. So transform your backyard with a builder who does it right the first time. Simply Built Contracting, built with integrity, built to last. Jurek Jewelers in Mirabella Boutique is South Hill's premier diamond and engagement center. We are dedicated to providing top quality jewelry at wholesale pricing, offering the lowest price on jewelry and jewelry repair in the area, along with paying the highest cash price for gold, silver, and diamonds. Whether it's a cozy
Third quarter back underway, 2:13 rolling clock, right side drive, taken away by Noah Sear. 3-point lead here for Montour. As Sear to Turkala, hesitation, Turkala banks it out, rebound by Kalu. As Kalu, now Bennett off the feed from Schmidt. Bennett down low as Gabrielli, no, rebound stripped away, Rabel taking care of business, Jeffrey Rabel. Now Sear with 1:45 remaining. Turkala ironing out. And a foul on Nathaniel Rice.
Foul on Nathaniel Rice, his first, team 5th.
First on Rice, 5th against the Jaguars of Thomas Jefferson. Magliacco. Or check that, make that Anthony Gabrielli. Gabrielli, 5 points all in the opening half. First trip to the line, 5 for 10 is Montour. As Gabrielli looking to extend upon this 3-point advantage. As an awkward spiral, Gabrielli off on the first. As Fry back in, Nathaniel Rice, who just committed that personal with 1:39 remaining in the third, will head to the bench here in a 36-33 game. Montour, according to their head coach, it's a team led by defense. We've seen that tonight, as they've been very stout defensively, holding this high-octane TJ offense in check, as Bennett's been brilliant offensively, 21 of his team's 36 points. And TJ has not had the answer for the sophomore Bennett. As Carter stripped away, Noah Sear. Sear in transition, Carter all over him now, Egerton. Skips it up, there's now Turkala. Turkala driving, Nick stripped away and fouled underneath. 2 shots coming for Turkala.
Foul on Anthony Gabriel, his second, team 5th. At the line, shooting.
Gabrielli, the sophomore, with the personal. Turkala, 1 for 5. And normally 60+% from the line. 16 for Turkala. 4 more for Nick. from 1,000. Turkala got it. 3 points separate Nick Turkala away from 1,000 in his high school career. So Turkala inching ever closer. And Kraus called for the personal, trying to front the big fella in Loic Kalu.
Foul on Brady Krause, his second.
Just 2 points for Loic Kalu.
Kalua at the line shooting.
First one falls for the big fella. Two-point lead. Iron out, rebound, Turkala. 7 boards for Turkala. Could be this trip down as Sear sends it up. Iron nowhere close to it. Rebound back the other way as Iron and out. Now grabbed down by Egerton. Egerton right to the window, and Egerton on the board. Kane Egerton ties it at 37. 28 on the clock. Right side surveys over. There's Bennett. Back up top. Carter over to Robert Schmidt. Schmidt. Now it's Gabrielli as Gabrielli goes right side to Bennett. Bennett pressured by Egerton. 6 seconds. Brandon Bennett. Bennett already has one buzzer beater. Bennett tries for another as Kalu tried to finesse it in unsuccessfully. And at the end of 3, we're tied at 37 right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing.
In Mirabella Boutique is South Hill's premier diamond and engagement center. We are dedicated to providing top quality jewelry at wholesale pricing, offering the lowest price on jewelry and jewelry repair in the area, along with paying the highest cash price for gold, silver, and diamonds. Whether it's a cozy gathering or a festive celebration, we have the perfect jewelry for everyone. Come explore our stunning collection today and find your new favorite piece at Direct Jewelers in Mirabella Boutique. The best local coverage of news, sports, and more. Make sure you subscribe to the Mon Valley Independent newspaper. Both print and e-edition subscriptions are available, and you can try the e-edition free for 30 days starting today. So make sure you log on to MonValleyIndependent.com for more information. Mon Valley Independent. What happens here matters here. Salvatore's Pizza and Pasta in Bell Vernon, always homemade with the freshest ingredients, is a must-try in the Mon Valley. Open Wednesday and Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 11 to 9, and Sundays from 11 to 7. Dine in and take out available. We are pleased to also offer catering for whatever big events you have planned. Call us today.
3 chapters written, 1 left to be told. 37's on the board. Kraus. Now left side up top, Turkala. Turkala drives, Nick Turkala out to Kraus. Kraus back up, teardrop for 2 for Brady Kraus. As TJ takes the fourth quarter advantage. Robert Schmidt flips it, stripped away, Gardner. Gardner on the deck, and a travel on, nope, timeout called by Montour. We'll step aside for a minute as well right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing.
There's no better way to start your morning than with a fresh cup of coffee, and why not start with the best? 3-time Mon Valley favorite winner, His Place Coffee Community and More, located at 103rd Street in Monessen. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have something for everyone. From our fresh brewed coffee, refreshing cold brews, house-made lattes, fraps, and so much more. If you can't decide, 4 days of the week, I'll personally be there to help you craft the perfect drink for your needs. We're also serving up house-made breakfast and lunch paninis, homemade baked goods with gluten and dairy-free options available. We are so much more than just a coffee shop offering community outreach, including Kids Craft Day and Story Time. There's always something new brewing, and we can't wait to see you at his place, Coffee, Community, and more. Whether you're buying or selling a home, relocating, or even looking for an investment opportunity, Realtors Kristen and Jerry Doherty are here for you and happy to help. So make sure for all your real estate needs, contact Realtors Kristen and Jerry Doherty today.
(39-37) out of the Spartan timeout. They'll have two 60-second timeouts remaining. As there goes Bennett, pressured up top, 45 gone here in the fourth, and a 2-point TJ lead. Left side driving, Carter, right hand rattler, and Carter up to 6-5 this quarter, or this half I should say, for Carter. Turkala ironing out. Rebound Turkala. Back out Egerton. Now it's Kraus inside. Fry is fouled. (17 points, 8 rebounds for Turkala. Fry 3 for 4. Magliacco gets the personal, his third. Team first. Ironing out for Fry, 75.7% this season for Justin Fry. TJ's made 4 of 12, or 5 of 12, excuse me. Empty trip that time by. So Egerton gets the foul in transition. 4 on Egerton is something to watch as we go forward. Both Egerton and Turkala in foul trouble in this ball game. As denied at the point of attack. Now here comes the Jaguars. Gardner, Fry down low, rattles it in. 13 for Fry, 41 for the black and gold of Thomas Jefferson. As it's the black and gold battle here from Jefferson Hills here tonight. As rolling foul line, Schmidt. Equalizer with the first bucket of the game for Robert Schmidt. Now Egerton surrounded. And a timeout call by Coach Dom DeSico. His second will step aside as well. Deadlocked at 41 right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing.
Mark's Court Time, conveniently located at 95 Enterprise Street, Elizabeth, Pennsylvania, was recently voted one of the top 10 indoor facilities in the state. With 3 basketball courts, 4 volleyball courts, 3 futsal arenas, and an indoor batting cage, we are equipped for any sports practice or tournament. We also host gatherings and birthday parties in our 20,000 square foot building. We are looking forward to seeing you there. Contact us today at 412-853-5408 or email us at dmarkscourttime@gmail.com.
Fourth quarter, 41's on the board. Side Brady Kraus going to be fouled up top, and I believe that's going to be on Loic Kalu. Should be his third, team second. Inbound Turkala swings it back along, corner Kraus. Brady wheels back up top. As now Kraus to Gardner, fakes it. Brady, baseline drive. Outside deflected out, stays with Thomas Jefferson. 5:39 remaining in the fourth, 41-41. TJ 11-1. Won their first 9, then lost 1, have won their last 2. The 13-footer falls for Justin Fry. He's up to 15. 43 now for TJ back on top. 43-41, 5:25 remaining here in the fourth. As left side, there goes Bennett. Rattling it in, 23 for Brandon Bennett. Over 50% of his team scoring tonight. As Turkala, left side, thought about it. Turkala, corner, Sear. Now Kraus, left wing, Brady Kraus. Changes positions with Turkala, swings it to Fry. Fry up top, Fry. Iron and out. Another board by the big man, Kalu. Seven boards this half for Kalu after 3 in the first. Gardner ironing out. Kraus grabs down yet another rebound. TJ, 43. Turkala misses. Fry finishes it off. Well, that's a way to get an assist if you're Turkala. Fry. Easy pickings. Turkala, it's almost like he's kind of forcing it. Get back to what's worked for the big fella. Get inside as Kalu goes to work. 5 for Loic Kalu. As Fry spirals, jumps up, and Kalu got him off his feet. Saying I went straight up, did Kalu, but he lost his footing. And that's going to send Fry to the line. 17 for Fry. TJ 6 makes on 13 attempts in a 45-45 game halfway through the fourth. Fry, after missing his last 2, rights the ship. 18 now for Fry. He's made 4 on his 7 attempts. TJ by 1. Fry normally 75% on the air. Iron and in. 2 for 2. 19 for Fry. Timeout called as Justin Fry gives TJ a 2-point lead. TJ timeout, full variety. We'll step aside here for 30. Come back and get you ready to continue on here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing.
Cheplick Packing, a full-service family-owned butcher shop serving the Mon Valley since 1950. We offer a full line of processing services. Whether you're planning your next big party or just a weeknight dinner, we have you covered. From our hand-cut steaks and pork chops to house-made kielbasa and so much more, at Cheplick's we love our customers and can't wait to see you. Call us today at 724-348-7094 or visit our website for more information at cheplickpacking.com.
47-45, the Jaguars on top. Trying to finish it off here this evening. TJ by 2. $19 for Fry, 17 for Turkala, 23 for Brandon Bennett on the other side. Just 2 for Egerton, who's averaging 10 points a game, as Egerton, more than just a score, almost got the takeaway off the inbound. Full court man here for Thomas Jefferson. Flipped into the big man, Kalu. As Kalu back over to Robert Schmidt. Schmidt. Now Bennett, 3:50 remaining in the fourth. Bennett back up top, rolls left side. Bennett to Kalu. Kalu spirals, right hand runner. And Kalu to 7. Corner, Turkala, baseline drive. Turkala stuffed. Fry the rebound. And Fry gonna be fouled as Turkala went flying in. Second on Robert Schmidt. 3:32, fourth quarter. 47's on the board. Had a double OT thriller yesterday, and it's been just as good here tonight. 3:32 inbound right side. As there's Kraus. Kraus running out of time, flips it up top. That's dangerous, but Egerton gets up and mosses Gabrielli. See Kane do that on the football field. As there's Turkula for three. Iron and out. Egerton the rebound. Turkula down low, up and one! The Serbian sensation. A chance for the old school three-point play and 1,000. 19 for Turkula. One away from 1K. Evan Berger did it at the free throw line for his 1,000th. Can Nick Turkula match it? For 20, for 1,000, Nick Turkula sends it into a frenzy in Jefferson Hills. 1K for the Serbian sensation, Nick Turkula, as TJ gets Turkula 1,000. And now a timeout called by Coach Manier as Nick Turkula 1,000 career points for the black and gold of Thomas Jefferson. Evan Berger, he got his 1,000th at the line. Will Nick Turkula follow suit? $1,000 career points for Nick Turkula. An old school three-point play for Turkula puts TJ up 50-47. And congratulations to Nick Turkula on 1,000 career points for the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars as he puts TJ up by a trio. Turkula to 1,000 in his high school basketball career, and 20 in this game for Nick Turkula. So congratulations to the big 6'6" senior. Let's see if that is a big weight off the back of Nick Turkula. I remember calling that game a few years ago when Evan Berger got his 1,000th point. He didn't need many up at Chatham, but he struggled. He pressed. We saw Turkula press a tad bit after getting to 17, but he did it the fun way, the old school way, getting gritty, getting big, and finished it off with a free throw where Nick struggled early in this game. He puts his squad up by 3. Nick Turkula, 1,000 career points. As the left side ironing out, and if you heard the little nickname used there of Turkula, you know, Dave Alderson, the scorekeeper, threw that in and said, hey, that's what the teammates called Big Nick. So, you know, wanted to work that into the broadcast somehow here tonight for those of you who may have been wondering where that came from. Is Turkula right down the lane and right back to the line, looking for 1,001. As he sends Louis Kalu to the bench for the evening. Big Nick buries the first. 21 for Turkula. Turkula, 22. Timeout used by TJ as a little montage to the man who hit 1K being played here tonight in the stadium off to our left. 52-47, 5 unanswered by TJ's Nick Turkula. It is again Nick Turkula's night as he becomes another 1,000-point scorer in Thomas Jefferson history. as we saw the likes of the ranks, some great talented scorers. Evan Berger, Billy Urey, who's the assistant coach on this bench, and Nick Turkala, the next wave of 1,000-point scorers here for Thomas Jefferson. And he did it at the free throw line for the Jaguars, putting them up by 3 and then added 2 more. And you know, as amazing of a feeling as that has to be for Nick Turkala, it has to also be a weight off his shoulders to be able to focus on basketball. And I'm sure if you ask Coach Dom DeSico as well, he is sure as heck glad it happened here tonight and didn't bleed over into next week when they have 2 monumental section games with the Baldwin Highlanders on Tuesday. We'll be here for that one. Then Peters Township, which was a buzzer-beating win for Noah Sear and the Jaguars in the opener, as that one will be on 22 The Point. And that's why we will not be there for Friday night's festivities. We will still be in 5A Section 3, though, Ringgold South Fayette. 52-47 as Mark Carter knifes his way down the lane and works his way to the free throw line. Foul goes against Gardner.
Foul on Josh Gardner, his second, team second.
7-6 in the second half for Mark Carter. 52-48, Carter to close the gap back to 3 with 2:19 remaining. Carter rattles it in. First time Carter's got both today, 8 for Carter. As here's Turkala down low, Fry underneath, and Fry gets the roll. Iron kind blackjack for Justin Fry. 21 for the junior, 54-49. As Thomas Jefferson leads by 5. As there's Bennett up and fouled, and Gardner cannot believe it. Third foul on Josh Gardner.
Foul on Josh Gardner, his third, team third.
Brandon Bennett, 2 for 4. He's had 2 and 1 opportunities, missed both of those. First miss on a traditional look at the line. Just 2 points this quarter, 6 this half after a 17-point first quarter for Brandon Bennett. He's actually been quiet since the first when he had 13 points of his team's 17, 0 for 2. Rebound by Justin Fry. Fry 9 boards in this game to go along with his 21 points. Egerton driving in. Egerton finds Fry, and Fry finishes it off. 23 for Fry. TJ, 7-point advantage in the final minute 30. Left side, Gabrielli. Inside, Schmidt. Schmidt up, under, rebound, Turkala. As back the other way, here's Gardner. Gardner driving, Gardner. As losing his footing was Robert Schmidt, and I think making sure there's no moisture on the floor. Don't want to see an injury, especially here in a non-section game. Montour will be back in action versus McDowell tomorrow, then versus Moon and versus Lincoln Park at home on the 13th and 16th. Lost to Lincoln Park earlier this year. Will be their first meeting with the Moon Tigers. Montour will finish their season at Ringgold. So they're on the outside looking in by 1 spot. That game versus Moon will be monumental for Montour. Have huge playoff implications if the Spartans want to make the district postseason. As Gardner fouled, going to see coming to the scorers table, checking in Darius Lacey, the 6'3" junior.
Foul on Mark Carter, his third, team fifth. At the line, shooting number 4, Josh Gardner.
Gardner will shoot a pair. as Darius Lacey checks in. The 6'3" junior forward. Gardner, second one falls. 3 points for Gardner, first make for Josh from the line. TJ leads 57-49. As Carter ironing out Turkala, the double-double on his 1,000th point night. And a foul on Robert Schmidt. Nick started 0 for 4 from the line. He now has 6 makes from the line.
Foul on Rob Schmidt, his fourth, team sixth. At the line, shooting two, number 23, Nick Turkala.
12-point quarter for Justin Fry. He's been brilliant. Turkala ironing out. 5 for Turkala. Snaps 6 in a row for Turkala at the line. 22 for Turkala as he will look to match. Fry will not. Rebound grabbed down by Gabrielli. As now right side with 32. TJ going to pick up another win, but Bennett says not so fast. 3 ball falls for Bennett. 57-52. And stay tuned, conclusion of this game. We have our Eber and Associates Insurance Services player of the game here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplik Packing. Again, go check out our friends at Cheplik Packing in Finleyville. Ask for Jason, ask for Zach. Tell them Alex sent you. Again, you won't be disappointed. I was there today. Got to talk to Jason and Zach and the whole crew for a while again, and picked up my dinner for this evening, and again, was not disappointed as my dinner from all week was provided by our friends at Cheplik Packing. (57-52). TJ leads with the basketball. Turkala runs the baseline into Egerton. Egerton swings it. Gardner. Gardner now Kraus. Kraus curling away. Going to be fouled by Schmidt with 20.5 ticks of the clock remaining. 4 points tonight for Brady Kraus. He's 11 for 12 from the free throw line as Brady will head back there for Thomas Jefferson. And a 12-point quarter for Justin Fry helps bring TJ ahead. McCarlo commit Kraus. Second miss of the season, now 11 for 13. TJ, normally a 66.9% shooting free throw team. They've been abysmal here tonight. As the Carlo commit, 0 for 2. Again, he was 11 for 12 coming in as Fry gets the rebound and gets fouled, delaying the inevitable with 15.8. As Carter picks up the personal, Fry a chance to get to 25. Game high 24 for Justin Fry. 13-point fourth quarter for Justin Fry. Another one. 2 for 2 for Fry. 59 for the Jaguars. Carter, now Bennett. Bennett skips it. As inside, there's Lacey up top. One more as Gabrielli teardrop for 2. 7 for Gabrielli. 59-54 your final. As Thomas Jefferson outlasts the Montour Spartans. Nick Turkala gets his 1,000th career point. TJ will be back in action here on Tuesday versus Baldwin. We'll be here for that one as well. And it will be Montour on the road tomorrow taking on McDowell. As again, Nick Turkala, you see him on the screen there, 1,000 career points for Nick Turkala as he will head off the court, a 1,000-point score for the black and gold of Thomas Jefferson is Nick Turkala, dropping 22 points tonight. 59-54 your final. We'll come back with your Eber and Associates Insurance Services player of the game. But first, we'll leave it here as you can see on the bottom corner of your screen. Nick Turkala being the top of your screen with his 1,000th point banner for Nick Turkala. Turkala helped lead the way. He put TJ up for good as well with an old school three-point play. And on that three-point play, Nick Turkala did get to his 1,000th career point as Turkala finishes today with 22 and 1,002 career points. TJ was down 17-10 after one. They outscored Montour 17-11 to go into the break, down by just one. They outscored the Spartans by a 10-9 margin in the third, taking us to a 37-37 game. But Thomas Jefferson was able to outlast them as TJ, 22 points in the fourth quarter. As Montour falls 59-54, Nick Turkala, 1,000 career points for the 6'6 senior as Turkala did his job tonight. And again, you talk about it, got to be good for Coach Dom DeSico not having to worry about that next week. 22-17, TJ outscored Montour in the fourth. And now you can go in and focus on the real task at hand, and that's getting two big section wins next week versus Baldwin and Peters Township as Nick Turkala, 1,000 career points as he goes for 22, so 1,002 if we want to be exact for Nick Turkala. Hugs all around. We'll take a break, come back, and it'll be your Eber and Associates Insurance Services player of the game right here on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing.
Cheplick Packing, a full-service, family-owned butcher shop serving the Mon Valley since 1950. Offering a full line of processing services. Whether you're planning a holiday party or just a weeknight dinner, we have you covered. From our hand-cut steaks and pork chops to house-made kielbasa. Don't forget to order your holiday ham, prime rib roast, and tenderloins today by calling us at 724-348-7094. We can't wait to see you at Cheplick Packing. Eber and Associates Insurance Services is Pittsburgh's premier independent insurance agency with over 2 decades of experience and a team of more than 25 certified experts. We give you confidence in your coverage. Whether you're a business owner or an individual, our personalized approach ensures you get exactly what you need. Call today at 412-653-0600. Eber and Associates Insurance Services. Custom insurance covered for life.
Back here from Thomas Jefferson High School, Eber and Insurance Services player of the game. It's the man you see on your screen right there. It's Nick's night. Nick Turkala, 22-point double-double and 1,000 career points for the man they call the Serbian sensation. Well, he was sensational here tonight once again, and he put the Jaguars up for good with an old-school three-point play, getting his 1,000th point at the free throw line as Nick Turkala took care of business and joined elite company here at Thomas Jefferson. 1,002 career points now for your Eber and Associates Insurance Services player of the game. Nick Turkala gets the job done. But you got to shout out Justin Fry was brilliant here tonight. Fry, 25 points. Justin Fry, 14-point fourth quarter as well, helping will TJ to victory along with Nick Turkala. Those two combined for 47 of the Jaguars' 59 points. 26 points for Brandon Bennett on the other side. 8 for Carter, 7 for Kalu and Gabrielli, with 4 for Maglico and 2 for Robert Schmidt. As Montour 17, 11, 9, 17 for 54. TJ 10, 17, 10, and 22 for 59. Jaguars trailed by 7 after 1. We're down by 1 at the break, tied it after 3, and outscored Montour 22-17 in the fourth to take it 59-54. Your final. Nick Turkula, your Eber and Associates Insurance Services Player of the Game. 1,000 career points for the Serbian sensation, Nick Turkula. Back in action Tuesday versus Baldwin. We'll be here for that one. Montour back in action tomorrow taking on McDowell. Then return to section play on the 13th versus Moon. Montour now 4-8. TJ to 12-1. On Nick's night, 59-54. The Jaguars win again as Turkula goes for 1,000. On behalf of everyone here at MVI Live and Lions Heart Media, I'm Alex Lyon saying thanks for joining me here this evening. And a huge congratulations to Nick Turkula on his 1,000th career point. This has been another edition of WPIAL High School Mon Valley Basketball on MVI Live, powered by Cheplick Packing here on MVI Live and Lions Heart Media. Have a great rest of your Friday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Twin Bill girls doubleheader as it's Fraser Ringgold, Sarah Bell Vernon coming up tomorrow here on MVI Live. But until then, have a great rest of your Friday, and we'll see you tomorrow here on MVI Live.
This has been a presentation of Lions Heart Media on MVI Live.